Hi everyone, it's Enchanted. Thank you so much for tuning in. So in today's video, we're going to be picking cards to see what is going on in this connection, as well as what messages your person would give to you if they could. So here we have three piles in front of you. We have pile 1 with the amethyst, pile 2 with the tiger's eye, and pile 3 with the rose quartz. So yeah, go ahead and take a second to pause the reading, or you don't really have to do that, but just go ahead and take a second to meditate upon the piles and pick one that you are the most energetically drawn to. You can pick based on anything, the angel numbers in the timestamps below, the crystals, the properties. It is really up to you, but do go ahead and pick based on your intuition. And once you have done that, head over to the description box or the first comment to look at see the timestamps, and then click on your desired timestamp, and yeah, we will see you in your respective reading. Hi pile 3, welcome to your reading. So you all pick the rose quartz. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pick some cards to see what is going on in this connection. What would your person tell you if they could? Just what's going on in their head, heart, mind, etc. Where is this connection headed? Kind of just gonna get holistic messages about their energy and the future of this connection. So yeah, I'm gonna start off your reading by picking cards from the Moonology deck, and then we're actually gonna go ahead and pick love oracle cards first, and then roll the astral dice, and then pick tarot cards. I wanted to switch things up a bit. I feel like these oracle cards definitely help sense the energy, and then the tarot cards more like tell the story of what's gonna happen. Yeah, okay, there we go. We already got exactly 3 cards out. Okay, very excited to see what these say. Okay, we got step outside your comfort zone. We got a fiery climax approaches. We also got balance, spirituality, and practicality. We actually got 4 cards. And then we got the end of a tough cycle approaches. Okay, wow, this is really exciting. This looks really promising for you if you are watching this pile 3. Okay, so to start off with the first card, step outside your comfort zone. Oh, this is full moon in Capricorn. I'm sorry if I said Cancer, but it does happen during Cancer season. So yeah, I mean, we'll go over the zodiac signs real quick, but yeah. Okay, so the step out of your comfort zone. I don't know why I keep saying outside. Okay, so this has to do with the North Node. The North Node is usually the North Star that guides you into the light. Like when you're hiking, camping, whatever, you see like a star. For whatever reason, I think of like Yosemite. That's the star that will lead you back home. Like that's, your North Star. So I really feel like you and this person were meant to meet in this lifetime. I feel like maybe you could have been connected in past lifetimes, but it's really this lifetime where the both of you were supposed to finally come together, okay? I'm seeing that like you are this person's North Node or North Star, and vice versa. I'm even seeing that astrologically that could make sense. Like if you find out this person's North Node, which you can totally do with their birth time and birthplace and birthday, yeah, you can find out if their North Node is conjunct your Sun, your Venus, your 7th house, even your Moon. Maybe you could see what, that could indicate a lot about your connection. That could indicate a lot about like which aspects, because conjunctions usually represent like where it is you get along. Like moon has to do with feelings and emotions, so it's like if you have the same moon sign, or this similar compatible moon signs, it's like you both think the same way, you both have the same outlook on life. Venus has to do with love. Yeah, each planet, each aspect has different characteristics. So yeah, I really am seeing that like you've helped this person through a lot. Like with North Node, it's almost like you were a good example for them. It's like I'm even getting people around them wanted them to be with you because you showed them you were really healthy for them, and are for a lot of you watching this. Of course, take what resonates. And your person's really grateful that they met someone like you, because it's like they were able to step outside their comfort zone. Maybe you showed them things that they never knew they could do or even were capable of had it not been for you. I'm seeing that maybe there were some limiting beliefs, maybe there were certain things that really held them back, that really just didn't, it stopped them from progressing. It stopped them from moving forward. South Node usually represents like things that you kind of need to get rid of, things you've already mastered in your past life that you don't need to do now. I'm seeing that when this person met you, they were still embodying aspects of that South Node, but like after they met you, they were able to kind of move on from that. Okay, so I'm even seeing that maybe, you know, translated to like relationships. Maybe this person might have met you during a very difficult phase of their life. Maybe they were holding on to certain things, certain negative things that were really holding them back, and had it not been for you, they might not have like really been able to move past that, or you were someone that helped them do that. Okay, for some people it could be a relationship that they were in that was really holding them back, and when they met you, they're just like, wait, no, this is the type of person I should be with, this is the type of relationship I should be in. I'm seeing that maybe they could have been in a toxic relationship, or just a relationship that really wasn't going anywhere before you. Maybe they were dating, you know, kind of just casually dating, and there was no one that really stood out to them the way that you did. Yeah. They, like, outside of your comfort zone could sometimes even indicate that, like, you know, when you're used to like so many negative things happening in your life, it's really hard to sort of step out of that. It's really hard to kind of, you know, pull yourself out of that. It's even that quote, like, if you've ever, it reminds me of that quote, if you've ever pulled yourself out of a dark place, you know, applaud yourself, because that's a big thing. So it's like, it could even be that they were like stuck in their zone of like not progressing, not improving, maybe, yeah, limiting beliefs, but you really showed them a lot about their own potential, about what they could, you know, they could do with their life, what they could accomplish. For a lot of you, I'm even seeing that you were there for them. You were sort of a cheerleader. You really hyped them up. You told them, look, you can do this. You're amazing. You're smart, you know, and they're really grateful for that. I feel like no one really saw, or maybe a lot of people in the past, you know, they didn't really hype them up the way that you did. Or it's like you saw potential in them the way that maybe no one else did. And they're really grateful for you. They're really grateful for that. They're very thankful. They're just like, wow, thank you so much. This is something that I needed. And it wasn't, for a lot of them, I'm seeing they didn't even know they needed that until they met you. It's like, you know, like your life, yeah, is fine, whatever, you're having fun, but it's like someone comes into your life and just makes it that much better. And then, you know, they realize, oh, this is what I was missing out on. Yeah, that's exactly the feeling that I'm seeing they're feeling right now. And they're just very grateful to have experienced something like this, because this was like the closest thing, you know, that they've ever had to true love. I am seeing this as true love, but it's just like maybe they thought they loved before, or they were even in love until they met you. And they're just like, wow, okay, I don't even, my past relationships don't even count, okay? That's what I'm seeing, because they realized what they were missing out on. They realized that their past relationships were nothing compared to what the both of you have. Or not nothing, but it's like everything that you've done for them, everything that you've shown them, everything this connection has shown them, everything that they've gotten out of this connection. It's not something that they've experienced a lot in the past. And they're just like, I can never go back now. Yeah, they're really grateful for you for that. Grateful to you for that. And then we also got a fiery climax approaches. This is really great. This has to do with movement, action, okay? Both these cards indicate that this person is going to be pursuing you. They are going to be coming forward and making some big move. Like, this literally says a fiery climax approaches. I'm seeing that for a lot of you, the best part hasn't even happened yet, okay? Or like, maybe if you did, you know, reach the climax, whatever that looks like for you. For some people, it could look like an official relationship. For others, it could look different. It's like, that climax is something that, you know, it's going to be something that you'll revisit. I feel like you're going to revisit the best part of this relationship, or you're going to step into this new phase that you haven't, okay, this new stage in your relationship, in your connection that you haven't just yet. And this could look different for a lot of people. I am seeing that, like, yeah, they're very passionate about you. They're very passionate about this connection. The attraction is definitely there. And they are very, very, like, it's like they're planning for this moment almost. They're very excited for what's to come. I feel like a lot of the times they've been the ones pursuing you. They've been the ones kind of like making the moves, taking action in this connection. And it's like they're going to continue to do that. If this slowed down in some way, shape, or form, that's not going to be the case anymore. This person's going to come back. This person's going to kind of step into that pattern again, step into, like, you know, being there, being the pursuer, just going all out. Okay, yeah. Okay, sorry, I'm on my computer and I'm getting a lot of like notifications and seeing a lot of really positive quotes. Like, there's just a lot of positive energy coming through. I'm literally on Pinterest right now. Pro tip, if you there's affirmations on Pinterest. If you're someone that does affirmations, yeah, Pinterest is a great source for you to, like, you know, practice them every day or stay a little bit more diligent or disciplined. But overall, I'm seeing all these like really positive affirmations, like I'm healthy, wealthy, happy, I'm courageous, confident, and successful, I am always loved and respected, my relationships are always perfect. Yeah, you know, things like that. I'm really seeing that, like, you know, even this full moon in Aries here, Aries has to do with the first house, which has to do with self. So I'm really seeing that a lot of you, this is a really crucial time for you to be practicing self-love, gaining confidence within yourself. And it's not as hard as people think. Like, you know, self-love, people just go like, oh my gosh, like, what does that even look like? What does that mean? It could be anything from treating yourself to practicing self-love affirmations to just drawing yourself a bubble bath or buying yourself that thing that you've always wanted. You know, just treat yourself. Yeah, but with this full moon in Aries, this is really positive because it's like, yeah, this represents, like, yes, passion and climaxing, but this is also something that happens during Libra season. Libra season, or Libra, is associated with the 7th house of love, harmony, relationships. So that's what I'm seeing is happening here. The both of you are really coming together in the best way possible. You know, Libra is associated with Venus, which is the planet of love and beauty. So there is a lot of love here. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of feelings. There's a lot of motivation to really be in this as well, okay? It's like no matter what happens, there's nothing that, like, you know, that you can do to make this person stay away from you, because you are their north node, and like this is a like genuine connection. Okay, this definitely could be a soul connection for a lot of you. And you know, was this if this was the karmic, then like these cards would not have shown up. Like usually in karmic relationships, yes, there's a lot of passion, yes, there's even a lot of like attraction and things like that, but it's like it gets too much. Like after, you know, a certain amount of arguments and fighting, it's like it doesn't work anymore, you know. There's no motivation left because it was never real. It was just karmic. They were just there to learn a lesson. But I'm seeing in this connection, you know, that doesn't like justify toxicity, but it's like my point is like your person wants to work on this connection with you. Your person really wants this to withstand the test of time. They really want this to go the long way, which is so beautiful. Yeah. And yeah, so we got Libra Aries energy here. I feel like the both of you really complement one another in that way. It's like maybe one person, you know, Libras are kind of known to be the peacemakers, and Aries are known to be like, you know, the kind of fighters sometimes. Like they're really dynamic and passionate, and it's like maybe this connection has that sort of balance. Like each like duality, each zodiac sign's duality represents something different. So in this one, I'm seeing like one represents like a lot of, maybe, yeah, someone here was a little bit more the peacekeeper, and the other one was more of the pursuer. One was a little bit more of like the follower, and the other was the pursuer, if that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. We got balanced spirituality and practicality. Pisces. Yeah, so this is amazing. We got Pisces energy here. This has to do with really, okay, every time I draw a Pisces card or a card that's associated with Pisces, I always see that, you know, you have some sort of telepathic connection or some sort of spiritual connection. Okay, the both of you are very, like, you've been connected in past lives. I'm seeing that, like, this is not the first time that you've spent a life together, you know, if that is something that you believe in. And it's like, yeah, you were just meant to come together in this life to focus on your own spirituality and practicality individually, so that you can come together and create this, you know, beautiful duo, create this beautiful balance between the both of you. Yeah. And this full moon in Pisces, you know, the opposite of that is Virgo, and it's like spirituality and practicality. That's exactly what Pisces and Virgo represents, you know, respectively. And I'm seeing that like someone in this connection was a little bit more spiritual. Maybe you were the one that was into zodiac signs and tarot. Your person is a little bit practical, but they liked hearing about it regardless. I'm even seeing that even if they weren't spiritual, if you got them into astrology, they kind of like resonate with that now. Maybe they were like super averse to it, or like maybe people in the past tried getting them into it, but they haven't got into it the same way that you made them get into it. Or like, yeah, no one like really made them get into it the way that you did, if that makes sense. Yeah, but this is a deeply spiritual connection. Okay, the both of you I'm seeing are seeing signs of one another. You definitely will. I also associate this with dreams, so I'm seeing that your person definitely could be dreaming about you. They definitely are. It's like they think about you like every day. I feel like they haven't stopped thinking about you since the day that you've met, and that's a big thing. Yeah, because I feel like not everyone impresses them the way that you do. Like, I do feel like this person is someone who could be picky or have high standards, because this full moon in Pisces actually happens during Virgo season, and that's what Virgo represents. Being very picky with their partners, really wanting the best, not settling, and it's like very few people have impressed them the way that you have. Very few people have been in their mind the way that you have. Yeah. And then we also got this beautiful card here. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. Oh my gosh, yeah. So I am seeing that for a lot of you watching this, you could be going through a tough cycle or some sort of stagnancy. And this is a sign that this is not going to be a forever thing. The cycle is going to like eventually come to an end. Like, I'm even channeling the World card. Pile 2, oh my gosh, yeah. This just reminds me of Pile 2. Like, we got the World card in Pile 2, and I predicted that we would get it, and it was actually insane. I highly recommend checking out Pile 2, okay? For whoever is watching this, if you want. Yeah, but we got the end of a tough cycle approaches, so this is all about entering a new cycle, entering a new phase, getting rid of anything that doesn't serve this connection, getting rid of just bad habits, limiting beliefs, anything that isn't conducive to this connection or will progress this connection. Yeah, and this full moon in Capricorn actually happens during Cancer season. And Cancer is a very emotional sign, and Capricorn, you know, they secretly are very emotional too. But it's like, you know, they maybe have this certain demeanor. So I'm really seeing that for a lot of you. They are softies. They really, they do have a very emotional side. And it's actually their emotions that kind of have held them back in the past, okay? It's like their, you know, their emotions, they have been a victim to their emotions in the past. And, you know, that sort of reminds me of, like, the Cancer energy here. And, you know, I'm not bashing any sign. I'm just seeing, you know, each sign is good in, like, you know, negative aspects. And each sign also has a duality, of course. Or we're looking at the duality of, like, signs and, like, their opposite signs. And I'm really seeing that they could have been a victim to their feelings. And now they kind of embody this Capricorn mode. Maybe someone even could be a Capricorn rising where they just act like everything's fine. They have this tough demeanor. They act like they're not that emotional. Yeah, that's just something I'm seeing here for a lot of you. But, you know, you sort of changed that, okay? Because with you, there is a real connection. And they feel like they don't have to hold back as much anymore. There's still a little bit more opening that they have to do. There's still a little bit more, you know, they could definitely be a little bit more vulnerable and sort of let down their guard a little bit more, but you have really opened them up in a way that no one else has. And because of that, they're just like, yeah, I want movement in this connection. Like, or like they want to pursue you. They want to come forward and, you know, enter that new phase. Seriously, there's a lot of movement happening in this reading. Like, I'm seeing, you know, if things haven't been moving fast enough, it's like they're going to move even faster than you know it. Like, it's like, for whatever reason, I'm like imagining, like, let's say, you know, you join a job or something and things are moving slow and you're just like, oh, I wish I had more work. And then your boss just piles more work on you. Yeah, I mean, it's like that, but like in a better way for this reading. So it's like a lot of good things are definitely happening for this connection. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from the Buddhism Wisdom deck just to see what other messages we have here, and then we'll go ahead and pick some Love Oracle cards. Okay, we got Determination. Oh my gosh, this person is determined to go after you. That is crazy. Yeah, they are not going to give up. They're not going to stop until they get you. Seriously, like, they might act like you did some sort of, like, spell on them or something. But they are very into you. They're very much attracted to you, attracted to your energy. But this fiery climax approaches and this sort of, like, Aries energy here. You know, Aries are, like, known to be, like, the pursuers. They always go after their desires. Yeah, they don't stop. Yeah, I really am seeing their, you know, this even says moving in the right direction. Things are moving, things are progressing in the way that you want them to. This person is definitely going to come after you. I'm seeing something to do with the 30th. Maybe something could be happening during the 30th of a month, and that is actually insane. I just realized we have 3 full moons. It's like, I knew I was saying full moon, but it just registered to me that we have 3 full moons here. So I'm also getting the number 30, which adds up to 3. So 3 is a big number here. Maybe you could be seeing 333 or 33, or something will be happening from 3 weeks to 3 months, or I'm even seeing 3 full moons from now whenever you're watching this. Or maybe, like, this is a timeless reading, but, like, whichever one of these full moons is coming up, something could be happening during then. Yeah, like the full moon in Aries, that happens during Libra season. All these happen during, like, you know, the fall season. Yeah, but it's like Aries, Pisces, Capricorn, something could even be happening during these seasons. But I'm more seeing, like, you know, something's gonna happen 1 to 3 full moons from now, or at the end of the month, or if there's a full moon at the end of the month, like the 30th of a month, that is your sign that things will change. I guarantee you that. Yeah, I mean, this is just a general reading, but it's too, like, oh my gosh, just the way that even slipped out of my mouth. Like, I just realized, like, wow, if you have the full moon at the end of a month, and, you know, with all these cards here, things are meant to be, and so it shall be. Yeah. Okay. And then we also got the pure livelihood. Okay, we got 9. Yeah, so with this livelihood, I mean, we're just getting, yeah, you invoke a lot of positive feelings within them. They feel really alive with you, even if this fiery climax approaches. I definitely feel like, you know, maybe someone in this connection could be slightly more introverted than the other person, but it's like the both of you make each other feel lively in your own ways. Okay, it's like maybe you've awakened them to, like, you know, the deeper conversation, like spirituality, self-development, or, like, you know, just a lot of very unique things. I think you're very interesting, and, you know, maybe if this is just an example of if they're the slightly more extroverted ones, then they may have awakened you to, you know, just having fun, letting loose, being carefree, yeah. Or they may have, did that make sense? Awakened you? No, but, like, that's their sort of livelihood factor that affects you. Like, I'm seeing that, like, you know, this person definitely could have opened you up a little bit more as well. And vice versa. Like, the both of you opened each other up, but maybe in different ways. And yeah, that's going to be, you know, subjective to people watching this, but yeah, maybe it could be like an introvert extrovert thing, or it could even just be like opening up to, like, you know, new opportunities, or, you know, this whole thing about, like, maybe, you know, they never realized their own potential until they met you, and, like, you really helped them realize that. So yeah, that's a big deal. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and pick some love oracle cards, and then we'll go ahead, actually, let's go ahead and roll the astral dice, and then we'll pick some love oracle cards, and then we'll pick some tarot cards. Okay, wow, we got, this is 9. Okay, 9th house, a lot of 9 here. Okay, maybe it could be dealing with Sagittarius, but 9th house energy also has a lot to do with, like, exploration, travel. Maybe if you are at some sort of distance, this is a sign that you definitely will come together physically. Yeah, and then we also, okay, we literally did get the Sagittarius. Oh my gosh, I totally just registered that right now. And then we also got, what is that? That is, I know the planet, Saturn, yeah. So it's like, oh my gosh, there's this, like, sort of duality between, like, you know, Saturn is a planet of restrictions and responsibility. Sagittarius is a planet of, like, being free. Yeah, but I'm really seeing, you know, this actually has to do with Capricorn as well. Yeah, Saturn. So yeah, there's a lot happening for this connection. Okay, it's like if things have been feeling a little bit restricted, it's like things are gonna move, things are gonna progress. In fact, I'm even seeing, like, this sort of Capricorn, this what do you call, Saturn energy. It's like this indicates that there needed to be some sort of restrictions. You know, this could manifest in the form of you practicing more self-love, or someone really having their boundaries set before moving forward to this next stage. So I'm really seeing that this is a sign from the universe. You know, it's a reward from the universe for working on yourself. And it's like now the universe is finally going to shift things into your direction, and you're going to see major changes happening for this connection. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, you know, even with this exploration and travel, it's like this person could want to travel to you, or maybe go on a trip with you, or They will want to, I'm just seeing like they want to explore this connection. They want to see where this connection goes. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from the Romance Angels deck to see what other messages we have here for you. Oh, wow, one card literally fell off. Oh my gosh, we got True Love. Yeah, this is the Romance of a Lifetime. And then we got trust. I love this. It's like, trust this will happen. Trust that this is true love. Trust that, like, this person will come together. You and this person will come together in the best way possible when the time is right. But it's moving really fast. Because in some readings, yeah, we definitely get that things are moving kind of slow. Things, you know, are stagnant. So if there has been any stagnancy, this is a sign that things are going to shift in the right way, in the best direction, in the best way possible for both of you. And it's like, you're not even going to, like, I feel like it's just going to happen all at once. It's like, it's going to fly by, like, in the best way possible because you're going to have so much fun with this person and it's just going to be, like, better times ahead. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from the Ethereal Visions Tarot deck to see what other messages we have here for you. We got King of Pentacles. We got the Two of Cups. Oh my gosh. Wow. Today's readings, all of today's readings... wow, they are just so great. They speak to like long-term relationships, commitments, real love. I don't know what's going on in the world here. Like I did say this in the other piles as well, but there's a lot of planets that are out of retrograde right now. I'm filming this, you know, post Mercury retrograde. Even Saturn is direct, and I believe Jupiter as well. So yeah, oh my gosh, this person really wants to take care of you. Communication is definitely going to improve or increase. This person is definitely someone who could be financially stable, or they're getting towards being financially stable. I even feel like maybe you're the one that encouraged them to like do that, to go after their goals and dreams, or, you know, they're really inspired by you. They're really inspired by everything you have going on in your life, even at this fiery climax approaches with Aries. They feel like you're very dynamic, you're very passionate, you're a go-getter, you're someone who is also like, you know, creating their own abundance. You're someone that's very hardworking, and they're just like, yeah, I feel like I met my match. Seriously, with the Two of Cups, this literally is the card of meeting your perfect match, meeting the person that, like, you know, reflects all of your like values, your characteristics, like, or, you know, maybe even reflects things that you could be missing. So it's like you help each other grow. But yeah, there definitely are equal feelings, you know, mutual love here. This person feels for you just as much as you do for them, and oh my gosh, so there's so much like just there's so much motivation to like really have this connection withstand the test of time. They really want to treat you like the king or queen that you are. They really feel like you are someone really worth investing their time, energy, effort into. Yeah, you know, this King of Pentacles, yeah, it kind of does have workaholic vibes. You know, they have a lot going on with their own life as well. So the fact that this person feels like, you know, you're it, you're worth it, you're worth like being with, you're worth investing all this time, energy, effort into is a very big deal. Okay, they would not just say that lightly. And a lot of the reasons is because, yes, you know, the both of you, like, you really help this person through a lot, and, you know, they see like so much potential in you and in this connection, and the both of you balance each other out. The both of you, it's like you have a lot in common, and you have just enough differences to like really help the other person grow as well. And yeah, a lot of that is because of the love that they have for you, the emotions, the feelings. It's like their feelings for you grow deeper and deeper, and they just grow more fonder of you the more they get to know you. And then yeah, we also picked this beautiful Justice card here. So it's like things are finally going to work out for the best. Things are finally going to be fair to you. Things are finally going to work out like even better than you imagined it. Okay, like this Two of Cups is a soulmate card. This Justice is a marriage card. This King of Pentacles is that, hey, I want to date you for real, I want to commit to you kind of card as well. So yeah, that is really, oh my gosh, this my like voice literally croaked. Yeah, but like with this Justice card, it's like this is meant to go the long way. Okay, this is the card of marriage, this is the card of legal contracts as well. So I'm seeing that everything is working out in your favor, everything is working out in the best way possible, better than you even imagined it. Okay, like I've been saying that so much throughout the reading, but it's like things are finally coming together. And it's like any sort of like, you know, restrictions, any sort of like maybe hesitancy to move this connection along, or like really come out and like, you know, express themselves, all of that is not going to be a problem anymore. You know, this person really is going to come pull forth and pursue you. And it's gonna be really fun. Like I'm seeing like we got a lot of fire energy here, so it's gonna be really passionate. This person's gonna take you out. It's gonna be like, you know, all fun and games. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of this is because of the energetic work that you've been putting towards yourself that's, you know, making you energetically attractive. I feel like it's not even just this person. A lot of other people could be reaching out to you as well. But it's like this person, I'm even seeing at times they might feel like they have competition or they're in competition. And it's like they feel like they're the ones that are going to win. They're the ones that are going to come out the strongest in the end. Because it's like, I do feel like, you know, this person, maybe more than other people interested in you, are more serious about getting serious with you. Like they want to, you know, really give you the most. They want this connection to really go the end, okay? They really want this to withstand the test of time. Yeah. Okay, that is what we got for you, pile 3. I really hope this reading helped. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can, of course, go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. And yeah, I will go ahead and end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi pile 2, welcome to your reading. So you all picked the Tiger's Eye. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what is going on in this connection. What would your person tell you if they could? Kind of just gauge the general energy of this connection. So I'm actually going to change things up a little bit and use oracle cards to start off your reading, as well as astral dice, just to get more of an energetic sense, and then we'll go ahead and pick tarot cards. So yeah, we're going to start off by picking cards from the Moonology deck. What is piles 2 person thinking? What is going on with pile 2 and their person? There we go. Okay, we got emotions are running high. Oh my gosh. Okay, so your person definitely is feeling it. Okay, oh my gosh, they're feeling all the emotions. They're feeling them high as well. I mean, like, don't be fooled by the 3D. Do not be fooled by what you see or don't see in the 3D. Okay, your person does care about you. Their emotions are just like, oh my gosh, this isn't even a full moon, this is a super moon. Yeah, they kind of all are a little bit over the place, but like something that they are sure about is what they feel about you, okay? They are sure about this connection with you. They are sure that they even want to come forward and offer you something more in this connection. Seriously, your dreams need a practical plan. This is so amazing. This is also what we got in pile 1. So I'm just, oh my gosh, the energy in the atmosphere this time around, if you're watching this, I mean, oh my gosh, things are really falling into place better than you even expected, okay? I really am seeing that you're coming into time of more stability. This makes sense because I'm actually filming this like right after Mercury retrograde. This is a timeless reading, so I mean, hopefully this energy will, you know, spread no matter when you're watching this. But like, as of now, a lot of planets are direct, Saturn, Mercury, Jupiter, so it's like things are falling into place better than even expected. It's like Mercury retrograde kind of is, or like even when any planet goes to retrograde, I mean, it depends on like what that planet's associated with. It's like during Mercury retrograde, you know, communication can be kind of like a little bit hazy or not as great, not as direct, but it's like now, you know, communication is going to pick up. Now things are definitely going to pick up the pace. Things are definitely going to present themselves in the best way possible. So I am seeing better communication, more meaningful communication. Seriously, with this emotions are running high, I would not even be surprised if your person, like, this is just one way of how they might go about doing it, but if like they drunk called you or drunk texted you saying that they really like you or care about you or something like that, okay? But I really feel like we also have this practicality card here, so maybe they'll want to do it when they're sober. Like, they'll want to, like, you know, actually come forward and have a like deep heart-to-heart conversation, and it doesn't have to be, you know, the whole thing I was saying about like drunk texting or whatever, but it's like they want to get something out. What I'm seeing is that they want to have a conversation with you. They want to come forward and really communicate their feelings, communicate what they want to happen in this connection, communicate like the fact that, like, you know, they want a future in this connection. Like, seriously, like they want to plan things out. They want this to like go the long way, because this Taurus energy, this does have to do with stability. This does have to do with dependability. This has to do with a long-term connection. Tauruses are all about the long run, long haul. No one necessarily has to be a Taurus, but it's like, I'm just getting that energy here. And it's funny because I am, like, the full moon in Taurus actually happens during Scorpio season, and I'm filming this during Scorpio season, where the full moon in Taurus is almost going to, we're pretty close to, like, you know, the full moon in Taurus, I believe. It's gonna happen within the next 30 days. Yeah, so I'm even seeing that, like, maybe by the next full moon, for a lot of you, something should be happening in this connection. Okay, I'm seeing that, like, from whenever you're watching this, I would say within 30 days, or maybe if not that full moon, the full moon after that, like, you're gonna be noticing very big changes in this connection. For a lot of you, like, in the 3D, as in, like, this person will actually come out and say it, like, you'll be seeing it, you know, materialize in real life, you know, because this is an earth sign here, but I'm also seeing, like, energetically you're going to feel a shift as well. But your person really, 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 really does care about you. I'm getting, like, water sign energy, earth sign energy, emphasis on Scorpio and Taurus here. Yeah. Okay, that is actually so crazy. So much Taurus energy. Prosperity lies ahead. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So much second house energy as well. Second house has to do with, like, assets, wealth, you know, just things working out, like, oh my gosh, I'm just getting so excited for you, pal, too. But it's like assets, wealth, stability, investment. So like this person really wants to invest their time and energy into you and into this connection. Yeah, I really love this prosperity lies ahead, because yeah, both of you, you know, it's like you deserve a break. Like, if you have been noticing some sense of stagnancy, like, oh my gosh, things are going to, like, completely do a 180 shift. Yeah. And I'm even seeing that maybe if there was a little bit of stagnancy, it's because things were falling into place. Things were, you know, falling into place even better than you expected it. Things were just like there's so much more that this connection, you know, has to, there's so much more that has to happen in this connection, so much more that the both of you really have to, like, experience with one another. So it's like, yeah, any sort of stagnancy, any sort of, like, frustration you're feeling now, it is nothing, absolutely nothing compared to what is lying ahead. Okay, nothing but prosperity. So much green. I really love it. Also reminds me of the heart chakra. Someone's heart chakra really is opening up as well. New moon in Taurus. Maybe something could even be happening during these two moons. So we got the full moon in Taurus, new moon in Taurus. That happens during Scorpio season and Taurus season respectively, so that could be relevant. Maybe that could even indicate, like, when you met, something like that. But yeah, we just got, like, you know, it's like things are even coming to full circle. Like, we go from full moon to new moon. It's like there's this cycle that, you know, like, I'm even seeing, like, there's some sort of cycle that's ending to pave way for something better. I would not be surprised if we got the World card. I would be so happy. Like, I'd be shocked. Like, magic, like, everything would be real at that point. Like, if we were to draw the World card, I would, like, legit believe in Santa Claus. But, like, that is also what I'm seeing here. It's like something kind of had to leave this connection in order to pave way for something way better that's coming in. Okay, so I'm even seeing that, like, you know, this emotions running high for a lot of you. This is hinting to the fact that things are purging. Okay, so it's like if you're sensing any sort of frustration or anything, even if there's, like, fights, even if there's discord, maybe you are talking with your person, it's literally, like, kind of being purged. It's being gotten rid of so that something way better can come in. Yeah, 100%. And it's nothing that's gonna, like, you know, what do you call it, is there's nothing that can happen from now on that will, like, ruin this connection. Like, that's how stable it's gonna be. That's how secure it's gonna be. Okay, like, literally no fights, no anything. Like, both of you are in it for the long haul. Like, I literally just imagined, sorry, I use literally so much, but an old couple sitting together in a cute little crepe house in San Francisco or anywhere. I don't know why I channeled that, but, like, literally anywhere, and just having the time of their lives, looking at each other in the eyes and being like, we made it. And then, you know, maybe they're gonna go pick up their grandkids or something. Like, that's so far ahead. I'm even seeing, you know, this connection happen for a lot of you, should that be something you want. I mean, this Taurus energy is no joke. No joke. Literally one of the most loyal, dependable signs. All about the long run, all about the long haul. Yeah, and this is a very, like, intense relationship, okay, with this emotions running high in Scorpio season right here. This is, like, something that, like, you know, your person has not always experienced. They're only experiencing with you, or maybe, like, a couple of other relationships, but it's like they know that there's something different about you. You just hit different. They're very taken aback by your strength as well. I'm just seeing this person also really admires your strength, resilience, all this Taurus energy that does have to do with, like, you know, kind of coming back, and like that's kind of what's going on in this relationship as well. There's nothing that this relationship can't endure. Like, this relationship, this connection is so strong. The bond is, you know, the bond runs so deep between the both of you here that nothing can shake it. This is definitely meant to be. Yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, we definitely need to pick more cards, but this is actually so crazy. I feel like, you know, when you go to a casino or something, you get the double of like a same thing that, well, triple is jackpot, but it's like seeing, sometimes whenever we see like 2 cards of the same sign, or yeah, something similar, like that tells me, like, that's like that energy amplified, and the energy of this is literally loyalty, dependability, longevity, planning, pragmatism, stability. So yeah, I'm seeing all of that is definitely manifesting for you. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll the astral dice to see what else we have here. Interesting. We got the second house. Yeah, that was what I was saying. That was what I was saying with all this Taurus energy. That does indicate this. That is associated with the second house, which, you know, it has to do with like wealth, investments, luxury, things like that. But like, I'm seeing, like, in, you know, terms of this reading, you know, those are more financial terms. In terms of this reading, that has to do with the fact that your person really wants to invest in this relationship. They are so emotionally invested. They're holistically invested, and now they want to invest their time, energy, effort into this. Yeah. And then we also got this Capricorn energy here, more earth here. And then we got Saturn. That also has to do with Capricorn, I believe. But Saturn is a planet of, like, diligence, discipline, but also, like, restrictions. It's funny because actually Saturn is direct as I'm filming this, so it's like, if things were a little bit haywire, if things were just like going awry, like, what is going on? There's no like stability or whatever, like things are becoming more stability. So I really like this. Like, yes, we have a lot of earth energy, and that indicates planning, that indicates longevity, that indicates stability. And that's something that, like, a lot of you, you know, if you're watching this, that is something that you probably crave, and so does your person as well. Okay, like, you are attracting so much prosperity. You're attracting, like, you know, the type of relationship that you rightfully deserve. You're attracting the type of communication that happens, you know, meaningful communication. I am seeing communications also going to improve. Like, you know, you're gonna, like, this person's gonna text you often. This person's gonna, like, be a lot more, like, direct, you know, like, I can only think of communicative. I was trying to think of, like, you know, other synonyms, but it's like, you never have to worry about this person not being there for you. Because, like, you know, in a relationship, like husband, wife, or, you know, whatever, like marriage, between any two people, it's like, yeah, you have to be communicative. You have to talk. And I'm really seeing that you're heading towards a very successful, like, time in your relationship, okay? And it's like, this person's going to be there for you as well. Again, this is like my probably 10th time saying this, but they're going to be, like, dependable. They're going to be present. They're going to be, like, just there. And, you know, of course, like, they'll want the same from you as well, but it's like, sometimes, you know, we meet people and it's like, and they're just, the communication just isn't on point, or it's like you don't really see it going anywhere. Like, I'm seeing there's finally direction, okay? And there's a lot of progress heading in the right direction as well. Yeah, so this is really beautiful. If you, like, want to marry this person, I mean, like, that's literally in the cards for you. Like, quite literally, yeah. Maybe for some of you that's a little bit far off, but for a lot of you, it's not that far off. Maybe it could be closer than you think. Yeah. Okay. Let me go ahead and pick some love oracle cards to see what other messages we have about this connection. This is from the Romance Angels deck, so let's see what the angels have to say. We got children. Interesting. Your love life is being affected by children. We got romantic feelings. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, your feelings are real and worth exploring. 100%. Even the whole thing, like, I channeled the World card, and the World card is all about cycles ending, better things coming in, like, you know, entering a new phase, entering a new cycle, and it also has to do with, like, exploration. So it's like, you know, this person really wants to explore this connection, you know, genuinely see where this goes, because they have feelings for you. Seriously, emotions are running high. Yeah, this totally clarifies that. And then we also got children. So I'm seeing that, you know, for some of you, children can mean a lot of different things. I'm seeing that, like, yeah, maybe someone could literally have children, and if that was, like, a factor in this connection, like, it's something that's going to resolve itself, like, you know, custody-wise and things like that. But for a lot of you, I'm also seeing, like, with this children, it's like the both of you can act like children, but, like, there's also you know, this level of maturity here. It's like this connection is both. The both of you can just be silly, goofy, quirky with one another. Let your inner child free roam. You know, it's like you can have those fun times. Like, you know, those couples that are like best friends. Yeah, this is exactly what that connection is. And they just absolutely love that this connection has both. Like, you know, you can talk through things like mature adults, but then at the same time, you can just be your full selves. Just go out and about, like, you know, have fun. I'm also seeing there's a lot of like just, you know, like little moments that your person thinks back to in this connection. Like, I also feel like they're maybe a little bit teasing, maybe like kind of like pulling your strings a little bit. That's what makes it fun. That's what makes it interesting. Yeah. And I'm also just seeing like their inner child feels safe with you, or your inner child, you know, feels safe with them. And this could also indicate that they want children with you at some point for a lot of you. Yeah, like down the line or whenever. You know, we have different people, different age groups, and different relationship readiness levels watching this. But I can definitely see like the both of you starting a family and things just working out in the best way possible. So yeah. Okay, let me go ahead and pick one more card from the Island Time Wellness deck, and then we'll go ahead and pick tarot cards. We got date. Yeah, so it's like there's also passion in this. Yeah, you know, I was getting a lot of earth sign, and we got like emotions, but it's like, you know, this represents like passion. Like, I feel like, you know, this says like meeting someone new, right? So it's like with this person, it's like I'm getting a couple different messages here. I feel like if they did try to meet someone new, it just, you know, that connection just wasn't the same as it is with you. And maybe for you as well. Maybe some of you, maybe, yeah, the both of you could have like gone on a break. Maybe you tried meeting other people. Maybe they did as well. But it's just like, it just wasn't the same as it is with each other. Yeah. But I'm also seeing that like with this date, like they'll never get bored of you. It's always like they learn something new about you. This connection is always fresh. This connection always, like, you know, you never fail to wow them, surprise them. And it's just like there's never a dull moment with you. And it's funny because it's like, you know, with this sign, like dependability, loyalty, you know, like marriages and like long-term relationships, like people associate that with like, oh yeah, being boring, marriage is boring, blah blah blah. Not when it's with the right person. And like I'm really seeing that for a lot of you, they think you're the right person. They will literally never get bored of you. Like they also feel like you're very interesting. You have so much to you. You have so much depth. I also feel like you're very knowledgeable and wise, and they never stop learning from you. Yeah, you know, with all this Taurus energy, that's also associated with the Hierophant, which is associated with learning, knowledge, even like higher levels of education, maturity. Yeah, so it's like they learn so much about themselves, life, love, really everything about, you know, from you, and maybe vice versa. Like the both of you really help each other grow. It's funny because it's like Taurus is a fixed sign, like people associate it with like, oh, like just staying stuck, but not at all. Like, you know, it's like this practical plan. It is all about growing, prosperity lying ahead. Like it's all about like growing with one another. Okay, really learning a lot from one another and not staying stuck. Because like these are like positive cards, you know, for the sign. Like every single sign, you know, has like negative and positive aspects. And I'm just seeing like, you know, the positives of like everything here. Like we have not gotten one single like, you know, sort of, I like to call them constructive criticism type cards. So yeah, it's really beautiful. Okay, yeah, so let's go ahead and pick some tarot cards to see what other messages we have here. It's crazy. I just got a message. Wow. Now I've been getting a lot of messages. Let's see who this person is, but I'll look at this later. Yeah. Okay. But okay, you guys hear that? Okay, I'm just gonna turn off my notifications. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick tarot cards, but I really do see that like a lot of communication is coming in for you. Okay, a lot of things are shifting. A lot of things are moving in a better direction, moving in a more stable direction as well. So yeah, let's pick some clarifying tarot cards. We got the Fool. Okay, amazing. We got some Aries energy. We got the World. Oh my God, we got the World. Did you guys see that? Like I was literally shuffling. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is actually so insane. Yeah, I'm like actually freaking out here. Like I don't know. I shuffled this. Okay, like this was like, you know, they weren't like pre-shuffled, or yeah, I definitely don't cherry pick, but it's like you saw me shuffle that on camera, and we got the World, and I was just like, I literally believe in everything. Okay, this is amazing. I feel like my crown chakra is on fire, and maybe yours will be as well, because we got this Moon card here. I really love this Moon card because this Moon card shows that the both of you have a very deep telepathic connection with one another. Okay, the Moon is all about things that are hidden, things that are unseen. I'm seeing that it doesn't even matter if you're not in communication physically in the 3D. Psychically, the both of you are connected, or like the both of you have some sort of psychic connection. spiritually you're connected as well. I'm seeing that like there have been times where like, you know, you would have been thinking about certain things in the vicinity of your own home or wherever you were. It's like the next time this person and you met, like they literally like reiterated those thoughts, and you were just like, what? Like, this connection is so real, so deep. But it's like the both of you know it's there. The both of you feel it, okay? And there's a lot that's said in the unseen or the unknown, or there's a lot that can be seen in, you know, things that aren't like seen in the 3D. Yeah, okay, that was such a weird way of saying it, but it's like this does rule the realm of the unknown, or things not said out loud, or things that aren't like, you know, like visible to the naked eye or able to be heard by the ear. Yeah, but like there's so much between the both of you that was maybe left unsaid, but it's like the both of you know what the other is thinking. It's like even if this person, like let's say, you know, I'm sure that, you know, maybe, yeah, for some of you guys they could have told you they really liked you, they really loved you, but if they didn't, that doesn't mean they don't feel that way. It's just because they think that you already know, and it's like maybe it might be a little bit like it's a big deal for them to like come out and say those things, but it's like I feel like they know that you know, and you also know that they feel the same way. Like this is not just in your head whatsoever. Yeah, they have very, very deep feelings for you. In fact, I'm even seeing like they're deceptive about how they truly feel about you, okay? They feel a lot more for you than they let on. We literally got this emotions are running high. I'm seeing like maybe they could have told like everyone except you how you feel. Maybe the both of you like knew, like maybe you could have told your friends or whoever that you really like this person, and it's like the both of you have told like everyone or other people around you except each other, something like that. Yeah, maybe that doesn't have to be the case. I'm sure maybe for a lot of you this person definitely could have talked about their feelings for you, but it's like whatever it is, it goes a lot deeper than they're able to really show. Yeah, and they really want a new beginning with you. That is so crazy. We got 3 major arcanas here. Yeah, they want this new beginning with you. And like even with this Fool card, this sort of reminds me of the Date card. It's like there's never a dull moment with you. There's so much passion in this connection. With this Fool, I'm seeing like some sort of renewal. Like I really see that entering the next phase in this connection. Okay, with the Fool and World, this has to do with beginning. This has to do with a new cycle, new phase. I am still so taken aback by the fact that I got this World card. We got this World card here. If you're watching this, like this is a good time to manifest. Like I am passing on my psychic energy to you. Okay, it's like at this point, like your intuition is going to be so developed. Okay, I don't know where I'm going with this, but it's like I'm really seeing that a lot of you, you know, do have very like a very highly sense of developed intuition. You know, sometimes like I say all these words, but like they're just all over the place. You have great intuition. Let's just leave it at that. And it's like I feel like you're gonna know when this big thing happens. You're gonna know when you're gonna enter this big cycle. It's just gonna like maybe you'll get a dream of it, or maybe it'll just you'll see some sort of signs. Maybe if there's certain angel numbers that you see. I am getting 2, so 22 or 222. I feel like we got that in pile 1 as well. Yeah, maybe that's an angel number you'll see when you'll see things manifesting in the 3D for this connection. Yeah. But with this World card, this does indicate that there's a cycle that's ending and there's something new that's coming in. And this World also indicates emotional fulfillment. This also indicates like a very romantically, emotionally, just deeply fulfilling connection. Okay, like that's the energy that, like, you know, like in the beginning I was just like, we're gonna gauge the energy, like this is so deep, like this goes even deeper than like maybe you ever expected. And I feel like for a lot of you this might even be like the only person that, you know, they've ever truly loved, or maybe they thought they loved people in the past, but until they met you they didn't even know what that was. Like you've given them the entire world. They feel like, oh my gosh, like I could like literally look, you know, search the entire world, but I'm never going to find a connection like this. Okay, yeah, and that's why they really want this new beginning. They really want to enter this new phase. They really want, you know, this connection to withstand the test of time. They really want this connection to go the full length, go the full distance. Like this World is just, it just always reminds me of completion. Like the both of you just yeah, being together in your old age, like having grandkids, and yeah, really making it till the end here. So that's so beautiful. I absolutely love this. Yeah. I'm just gonna go over the signs real quick. Yeah, we got Pisces energy, Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn. With the World, we got fixed sign energy, so Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, and then Aries as well. So maybe someone could be that Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or 7th house which is a house of love and relationships. But don't worry too much if you didn't hear your person's sign. It has more to do with the energy. Still so crazy that you got 3 major arcanas. I'm so happy for you. Pile 2, you might be like the quote-unquote winner pile. I haven't said that in a while, but it's like, yeah, so there's some piles where it's just like, yeah, this person wants you. Both of you are gonna get married, have kids, live happily ever after, like a Disney movie. Yeah, but that is what I'm seeing for a lot of you. Like, this is meant to be. Just give it some time. Patience is also a virtue. Like, yes, I'm not gonna lie, with this earth energy, things might move a little bit slow, but then we also got the Fool here, and yeah, I mean, these other sort of faster cards. Well, the world has to do with fixed signs, so it's like, just don't worry too much about what's not seen, because there's a lot that's going to be revealed in the 3D. There's a lot of things that are just gonna fall into place, and you're not even gonna like look back to any moments where you might have felt like there's stagnancy or frustration. Like, there's a happy ending coming for you for sure. Okay, I will for real go ahead and end the reading right here. I hope this helped. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. And yeah, I will go ahead and end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi Pile 1, welcome to your reading. So you all picked the Amethyst. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pick some cards to see what is going on in this connection. What do you need to know? What does your person want to tell you? What's going on through their mind, you know, and their heart, things that like you may not see off the bat. Yeah, so we're just gonna be channeling their energy, as well as anything, you know, any other messages that come through. I will also let you know. It actually took me a while. I was like literally looking through all my tarot decks, and this one really popped out to me. I think I'm going to start off with the Moonology, and then I'm also going to go ahead and roll the dice. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the Love Oracle cards first. I'm going to switch things up a bit. Instead of pulling the tarot cards, I kind of want just more of an energetic reading on your person, you know, without like tarot cards usually tell the story, and the astral dice and things, I mean, everything tells a story. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and see what's going on through the oracle cards first. Okay, yeah, we got your dreams need a practical plan. Okay, so this is, I really like it whenever this card comes up. Totally not biased, yeah. But this signifies that your person, you know, wants to come forward when they have something like tangible to offer. They want to come forward when they know that things are going to work out. You know, like they want practicality to be involved, or like they want to be practical about, you know, they want to be practical going about this connection, because that's usually, you know, to them and pretty much everyone, you know, practicality usually indicates longevity. Like, when you think about something a lot, when you invest a lot of time, it's like it's more likely to work out rather than just doing things on a whim, rather than just being super spontaneous and, you know, coming back when you're not ready. Because, you know, we've all been in relationships where it's like, okay, yeah, the ex hits us up, but then they don't really, you know, it doesn't go anywhere past that. It's like maybe you'll even meet up or something, but then it just halts. So like, I'm seeing that's not the case. That's not what this person wants to do, even if they have been a little bit in and out in this connection. I'm seeing that they're finally getting thoughts of, or like, maybe you could be manifesting them. I don't know why, but I'm seeing that a lot of you are manifesting, like, you know, something more with this person. If that's not the case, you should definitely do that. I mean, manifesting a text message is cool and all, but what happens after that, you know? It's like you'll get the text, you'll be happy, but then it's like you probably want more, right? So it's like you got to manifest the entire thing, and that's also what this person has been thinking about. They're just like, you know, they really like you. They are really into you. This card would not even have shown up if they didn't have some sort of like, you know, deeper attraction towards you. We literally got full moon in Taurus. That actually happens during Scorpio season. It's crazy. We are in Scorpio season. As I'm filming this, there is a full moon in Taurus coming up really soon. Both very intense signs. Both are about loyalty. Both are about like long-term relationships, stability, commitment. Yeah, and don't worry if someone, you know, if you're not these signs. It's just the energy of these signs. But it's like this person wants to go the whole way. Or at least they want to be headed towards that. You know, they want something more long-term and committed. I'm also seeing that, yeah, I was getting another message here. I totally, maybe it'll come to me. But yeah. Oh yeah, I was saying, like, this person is the same with you. Like, they wouldn't feel satisfied just talking to you for like one day and like not going past, like, not going forward. I feel like the both of you like are very drawn to one another. Both of you like can't stay apart, or like it's like the other person really fulfills you. Okay, you both fulfill one another, but not in like a codependent way, but it's just like, you have that one person, and it's just like they're different than other people, and it's like your life is just kind of, you know it's like the cherry on top of your life. Like, I was gonna say your life is a little bit better with them in it. That could be the case, but it's just like, I also, this channel, we care a lot about individuality and self-love as well. Of course, you don't need anyone, but it's like there's some people that just make life, fun, make life, yeah, even a little bit better. Like, that applies to like people. Like, you need people, like siblings, whatever, family. You can't just be alone all the time. Yeah, so sorry, that was just me kind of even figuring out what to say. But it's like, this person, I'm seeing that like the connection that the both of you have, it's not something that like, they've always experienced, or that they even know that they'll experience with others. There's something unique. There's something unique about you and this connection. And I'm seeing that no matter like how many people, this person meets, it's just like no one hits the way that you do. Okay, so that's a really big that's a really big deal here. I'm also seeing the number 22 on my screen right here. Actually, I have like 2 messages, 2 FaceTimes. Yeah, okay. Seriously, I think 22 or 222 could definitely be a number it's relevant to this connection. Maybe that could be an angel number, and maybe that'll indicate that things are happening. Like, whenever you see this number, like, you'll see that this person will like reach out to you, or you'll get signs about this connection. Yeah, I'm sorry, the beginning part of this reading was a little bit rough, a little bit rocky, and I'm even seeing that's kind of, the way that sometimes a tarot reader does the reading indicates aspects of the relationship, how things might have been. So it's like, if things have been rocky, I'm definitely seeing like they're gonna be a lot better, a lot smoother, like, from now on, like smoother sailing from now on, for sure. Okay, it's because of this practicality. It's because your person is finally getting serious about their future, and practicality usually does indicate like longevity. It usually, planning usually does indicate like things working out in the longer run, things working out in the best way possible as well. I mean, even if you think of like let's say a building, like, you need to have the whole, like, yeah, spontaneity is fun, don't get me wrong, but it's like, I'm really seeing that this connection is so deep, it's so intense, the both of you really care about one another, that like a, temporary meetings and things like that, that's not gonna like satisfy either of you. But what I was saying, it's like, even at the building, it's like some of the best buildings like have taken forever to build. There's a lot that goes into it, the architecture, the layout, the blueprint, everything. So I'm literally seeing that's how it is. And this even reminds me, like, whenever I talk about a building, this always reminds me of tower moments. So it's just like, build something on such a strong foundation, something that's so stable, something that's so steady, that even if there is a tower moment, it's not going to wreck the entire foundation. Okay, it's nothing that like that you can't get past. Yeah. Okay, let's go and pick one more card here. We got confidence is your key to success. Yeah. So I really feel like this person's going to reach out to you with confidence. Like, they're going to be more confident within themselves, yes, but also about this relationship, and also about what they want. Because I'm seeing that maybe for some of you, this person didn't really know what they want. Maybe you didn't even know either. Like, sometimes that's what happens. It's like, and we just go in without a plan. Like, okay, yeah, I want to date, I want to have fun, blah, blah, blah. But then we get really attached. Like, we don't know what we want. But then, like, by the time we get attached, we're just like, oh, wait, maybe I did want something more long-term, long-lasting. But, like, I didn't realize that in the beginning. And, like, sometimes it's like, that's what you're manifesting in the beginning. Like, the beginning of things, when there's like no resistance, is usually what ends up manifesting. Of course, that can also, change. You always have free will to change things. But like, I mean, if you think about like anything in life, it's like, when you first meet someone, it's like things are going really well. Things are, we have that honeymoon period of things, and like, fun times, and not really that many fights, because there's not that much resistance, and like things are, really, for the most part, really good in the beginning. But it's just like, you start getting all these thoughts, you start getting all these doubts, and like it gets a little bit harder there. But that doesn't always have to be the case. In fact, I'm seeing that's not what's going to happen this time around, because it's like you and your person are going to be so confident about this relationship, so confident about this connection, that it's really just going to work out in the best way possible, like the best way like imaginable. Like it's gonna, yeah, I'm just seeing with, you know, practicality and confidence, like that is the key to everything in life, not just romantic relationships, but like everything, like, you know, job offers, getting that perfect house, or you know, just any little or big thing, this works for any sort of manifestations. Yeah, but it's like, you know, your person, I really feel like they're gonna pursue you a lot. They're gonna like just come full forth. They're gonna be like a really improved version of themselves. I'm seeing like, yeah, they're just gonna be more sure about what they want. And it's like, you know, maybe, yeah, for some of you, it's like you definitely could be talking, and it's like the both of you know that there is this connection, but it's just like no one's really making a move, and it's like you want your person to make the move, and maybe they might want you to do that as well, but it's just like maybe it's like them that's usually been the one, you know, pursuing you in this connection, and it's like maybe that like slowed down a little bit. Maybe they really were doing that a lot in the beginning, but like maybe things like slowed down. But it's like it only slowed down because it's like your person started getting more serious thoughts about this relationship. They're just like, wait, I think I might want to get more serious, but also they don't want to like freak you out because they're not really sure where you're at. But I'm really seeing that there's more that this person wants in this connection. Like these are really promising cards, okay? And like that's a big deal, because in a lot of readings it's just like, yeah, you know, your person likes you, and they don't know what to say. They haven't, you know, there's been stagnancy, but then they don't have a plan. So I really feel like this is a step up from that. It's like, you know, they do have some sort of plan, or at least they're concocting a plan, because they know that they like you. They know that they want more in this. Literally, like, I saw an ad for marriage right now. Like, I have my computer screen in front of me. That's actually so crazy. And like a baby too, okay? Yeah, maybe that might be a little bit far off for some of you, but for some of you, definitely not. Maybe that could be closer than you think. But you know, this confidence is your key to success is really great, because this is associated with the solar plexus chakra, and the solar plexus chakra has to do with self-confidence. It has to do with self-love. It has to do with you know, using self-confidence and self-love to manifest everything you want. So I really feel like if you're someone that's manifesting, definitely you know, you've been going through some sort of energetic upgrade, all the self-love, all the self like work that you've been doing, you know, treating yourself and things like that, it's been paying off more than you know. So yeah, we're also getting Leo energy here. Yeah, so someone here definitely could be a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, let's go ahead and pick some, or roll the astral dice to see what messages we have, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pick love oracle cards, and then we'll pick tarot cards. Okay, wow, interesting. We got Cancer energy, we got Scorpio energy, 8th house energy, and then we also got, I believe this is the South Node. Yeah, interesting. Maybe someone's South Node could be in these signs. But South Node is about like what you're leaving behind. So I'm really seeing that like it's like there is still more that this person needs to leave behind in terms of maybe, yeah, like this. Yeah, I decided to put this on the confidence card. So it's like there's a little bit more maybe work that your person needs to do, a little bit more planning that, you know, they need to do, that they are working on before coming forward. But like I'm also seeing this South Node is, it does indicate that there's a little bit more just like shadow work that might need to be done. It's interesting because we got the new moon in Leo, and you know, this new moon at least on this picture, it's like darker because of the shadows being cast. So it's just like there's a little bit more work that definitely needs to be done, but it's nothing that your person isn't willing to work on. Okay, they really feel like this is worth investing their time, energy, effort in. This Taurus card here, that's associated with the 2nd house, so like, you know, literally means investments, assets, wealth. And yeah, it's like this is also about like stability, like feeling stable and whole within oneself before coming forward. I feel like this definitely has to do with the root chakra. And we got a lot of root chakra, solar plexus chakra in this reading. So it's like they want to kind of strengthen that before they come forward, because they know that they want you. Like there's not been like a singular doubt about that. Like I think at this point your person's like, yeah, no one else makes me feel the way this person does. Like I even like when I was looking at this Leo card, I'm like, oh, you know, Leo always love being in the spotlight, and I really feel like you're in the spotlight in their life, believe it or not. Okay, even if it doesn't seem like it, there's just a lot that you might not see happening yet that will eventually manifest. But like this, every time we get like earth sign cards, it's good because it indicates that, okay, things are actually shifting and moving in the 3D for the better. Yeah, and there's a lot of emotions here. Oh my god, yeah, 8th house, Cancer energy. This person is so into you. They have not forgotten about you whatsoever. This 8th house has to do with like intimacy. It has to do with, you know, just like, yeah, secrets as well. So it's just like, this person really did open themselves up to you. I'm seeing that like there's a lot that they told you that they might not even told anyone else. Like I feel like um this is confidence, but I also read that as confidant. Like, they feel like you're very trustworthy. They feel like you're someone that, they can just rely on. Both of these actually, yeah, these are some of the most loyal signs in the zodiac here. And Taurus definitely does represent reliability. You're very dependable. You're very loyal. You're very kind, caring, generous. And, you're a person, like, they feel so deeply for you too. And they're just like, wow, I really hit the jackpot with this person, with this connection. And it's like maybe your person is wishing that they were a little bit more open to receiving this. I feel like they were, but maybe they weren't expecting this connection to be that way, so they kind of paced themselves in that sense. Like, when you're dating a lot, like maybe you're going on dates and things like that, and it's like they're not like, it's like you're having fun, but it's no one that like it's not like working out as in like you don't really see that person as like your life partner. Like that's what I'm seeing this person felt with like other people. Like maybe before you, they definitely could have gone on dates, maybe met people through dating apps, whatever. But it's like none of these people were really like people that your person wants to be with for the longer run. Okay, like, and that's kind of like, when you've gone through something so much, your mind, like you're in that mentality where you're like, okay, let's have fun, let's see where this goes. So it's like this person kind of had no expectations coming into this, not because you weren't great, but just because of just what they were going through in the past, in terms of their dating life. But then they met you and they're just like, what the heck? Like, wow, why I feel so deeply for this person. I was not ready for this at all. Like this just hit at the randomest time. I wish I was a little bit more like, like this person knew exactly what they wanted going, and that was the whole thing I was saying before about like, when you know what you want, you're likely to get that. Because there's some people out there that are just like, yeah, I'm dating to marry, and they have all these expectations, and like when you know what you want, again, that's what you're manifesting. So it's like if you go into a connection saying, or like even before you meet a connection, like, which this is why it's easier, I'm just gonna say it like, okay, this might be a limiting belief, but it's like if you're trying to manifest someone new, it's easier because you don't have resistance. Like let's say you're trying to manifest a soulmate, someone that like, you want to like marry and end up with, it's a little bit easier to do it with a new person, or maybe you'll see results faster with a new person rather than an ex, just because there's no resistance. But that doesn't always have to be the case. You can manifest whoever you want, of course. You are very powerful. Okay, if you're watching this, you are all very powerful beings with the capability to manifest anything. I don't want to put about limiting beliefs, but sometimes that is the case. It's kind of like if you're rich, if you already have money, if you've already known wealth, if you've already known to be financially stable, then it's a lot easier for you to manifest being more rich, manifesting more money than someone who hasn't been around money, someone who lived in poverty or something, right? Like but it's not impossible. There's so many cases of like rags to riches, and yeah, that's kind of the energy that I'm seeing your person was in. But they really, really, really ended up falling for you very hard. I mean, seriously, for a lot of you, they love you, even if they haven't told you that. They definitely do. With this Cancer and yes, Scorpio 8th house energy, the both of you got very close with one another. The both of you yeah, they like spending time with you intimately too, but like even like emotions wise, like they really did open up to you like as much as they could, as much as they were allowing themselves to, I guess. But maybe there's a little bit more opening up they could definitely do. Yeah, but I feel like for a lot of you, it's like, the feelings, the emotions, everything was there. It's just maybe like you wish this person acted more, like did more, as in maybe they were a little bit more bolder, and not even necessarily bolder, but it's just like you wish, for some of you guys, it could have been in situationships and you're just like, okay, we're getting along so well, so why isn't this person asking me out for real? Like, maybe you wish this person did a little bit more in that sense. Yeah, but like they never once like doubted their emotions for you. Like in fact, the only reason maybe they didn't do that is I'm seeing they still have some things that they need to let go, maybe limiting beliefs about relationships. Maybe they have been in relationships that they think were failed relationships from the past. Like maybe they're scared to commit, even though like I'm seeing that for a lot of you. I'm getting loyal. Okay, this person is very loyal, unless you know otherwise. I'm not telling you something you already don't know, but I do feel like if this person hasn't really shown you any signs of not being loyal, they definitely were loyal. Okay, and they're loyal to you emotionally as well. No matter where this person is, I'm seeing that they still think about you, they still care about you, they still think about this connection, they still have feelings for you for sure. So that, yeah, feelings wise, they never stopped. They never stopped caring about you. And yeah, I'm just seeing that like this person, they're just like, no one else does it the way you do. Like, this is one of the best things I've ever been in. Like, seriously, it's like that. But the whole thing I was saying about the South Node is that, maybe in the past they could have been with people that weren't really, the best partners for them. But, they did go through a lot of pain. I'm seeing that they are pretty deeply emotional beings with all this, like, water energy here. Actually, all these signs are pretty emotional. Like, yeah, or they are known to be even, like, Leo. And, yeah, they can be pretty sensitive deep down. But it's like, yeah, because of maybe failed relationships, they're just being cautious, they're just being careful. But it's like, even if, like, let's say for some of you guys this was a situationship, and let's say they weren't official with you or whatever, that doesn't mean that, like, they didn't want to be official because they wanted to seek out other people. They wanted to keep their options open. I'm not seeing that at all. I really don't feel like this person, like, even wants any other options. Like, I just feel like this person, maybe when they met you, they were I'm just channeling, yeah, they could have, like, maybe it was a while since they've been in a relationship, and they were kind of just like dating for fun and things like that. And I am seeing that this person kind of did want something a little bit more serious. Like, it's funny because on Bumble it shows like, what are you looking for, and this person may have written relationship, but it's like, they weren't really, they may have just like written that to attract the right type of person, and like they attracted you. And this could be energetically as well. Okay, I'm not saying it has to be through a dating app, but it's like this person and you, like, you ended up forming this deeper bond or connection because it's like the both of you kind of did want something more, but like maybe you weren't, even you could have not, like, maybe in the beginning you weren't really sure if this person would be the one or whatever. But I'm seeing that for a lot of you guys, maybe you could have taken a break from this person, and maybe you did date around, maybe you met, went on dates with other people, and it's like maybe they did as well, and like, now they're realizing like, okay, cool, I've explored, and it's this person is the winner. It's like if they can choose you out of like everyone else, I mean, that's a big deal, and for you as well. I'm seeing like they think that they're really lucky if you choose them out of like everyone else, because I feel like your person thinks you're a total catch. Like, I cannot stress that enough. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, I could like talk about this forever and ever, but I really do want to go ahead and pick some love oracle cards, and then we'll go ahead and pick tarot cards. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from this deck here. I always forget, is it romance angels? Yeah, romance angels. Like, I always hear like love, romance, angels, oracle. I'm like, it's one of those. Okay, so yeah, we got new love, and we got calling in your soulmate. Wow, this is actually so crazy because I was talking about like new love and like the whole thing about how it's sometimes easier to like manifest new love or something like that. Yeah, or not something like that. That is what I was talking about. But I really feel like with this new love, it's like they realized, like, this is more of like a renewal of love, or like they realize like, wait, wow, I actually do have like so much love for this person. It's like I'm seeing this person in a different way, different manner. I'm like, I keep seeing like new as in renewal, because if you like look at the rest of the reading and what we've gotten here, it's like this person kind of like has realized their newfound love for you, and like appreciation for this relationship, and like how deep this connection actually goes. Yeah, and then we also got calling in your soulmate. Yeah, this person definitely is a soulmate. Yeah, we have like multiple soulmates. This is definitely one of like your soulmates, and I'm even seeing that maybe for a lot of you guys, like this person, maybe they came in your life when you were least expecting it, because I definitely feel like that's what they think about you. And it's like, even if like, let's say you did meet on something like a dating app or whatever, it was still unexpected that this connection would be as deep as it was and go the lengths that it did. Like, they were not expecting that at all, and maybe you weren't either. And it's just like, yeah, now the both of you are like basically soulmates. Like, you found one of your soulmates. And keep in mind, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But and I'm even seeing that like, if you're manifesting this person, like this says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. I mean, this is literally exactly what manifestation is. So it's just like, if you've been manifesting this person, this is your sign that it's working. And I'm really seeing that they're manifesting you as well. I see that this energy goes both ways, but it's like maybe this is just like a sign, or like a general advice that I'm getting, from like spirit, that know exactly what it is that you want. What is the end goal here? Do you want to get married? Do you want to have kids? Manifest in that sense, because some people get so caught up manifesting the middle, like, oh, I want to meet this person, I want to get text messages, I want this person to call me. All of that is great, but if you were married, like, then that implies all that, right? Like, of course they'll text you, of course they'll want to call you, but it depends on what you want. Maybe for some of you, you do just want to kind of take things slow. Maybe you're not sure where you want this to go, but you're sure that you want it to go somewhere. You're sure that you want it to progress, but just be very specific with your manifestations, because I feel like this person is at your fingertips. Okay, like, it's not like you ever need to manifest this person to like you or have feelings. That's already there. Seriously, with this, yeah, with these two placements here, they have very deep feelings for you, and they've like literally never forgotten about you. It's just a matter of maybe putting in more energetic work, having more confidence that things will work out, knowing that you are the best of, you are worthy of the best life has to offer, and you are the best of the best to make this happen. Yeah. Okay. That's really great. Let me go ahead and pick one card from the Island Time Wellness deck, and then we'll go ahead and pick some tarot cards. Okay. Okay, there we go. Wow, we got mirror. Yeah, so this could even be a twin flame connection. This is mirroring each other's self-image. Okay, that is insane. I love it when, like, the cards literally, reflect exactly what I said. Okay, so the both of you are mirroring one another. The both of you do want this with one another. The both of you are very much attracted to one another. Like, seriously, there's mutual love here. Your person has, they care about you just as much as you care about them. They have deep and intense feelings for you just as much as you do for them. And yeah, they really like you. They really care about you so much. And it's like, this person isn't like apart from you. Like, with this mirror, this indicates a twin flame connection, which I am seeing could be the case for a lot of you watching this. And twin flames are two halves of the same soul. So it's just like, if you're trying to manifest this person, if you're trying to like make something happen, it's all you have to do is like give permission to yourself to like, have this. Give yourself permission to have this beautiful relationship. Yeah, because yeah, your person really likes you. They really do care about you. They really feel like this says reflect our wounds. Maybe the both of you kind of had similarities in your life, like before meeting one another. Maybe the both of you could have dealt with people, the same types of things in your past relationships, causing you trust issues and things like that. Maybe the same of you even maybe the both of you even have like a similar background, or like some sort of similarities in your upbringing, or like even the way of thinking. But I'm seeing the both of you are very similar to one another, and yeah, which is why I'm really seeing that you definitely could be twin souls. Okay, like two halves of the same soul, like two peas in a pod. Yeah. And it's like your person is being really introspective about this relationship as well. They're being very reflective about this. They're thinking about this on a deeper level, and that's why, like, we even got this your dreams need a practical plan. They really want this to happen. They want this to go to the lengths. They want this entire thing to like work out in the best way possible. So yeah, they're really planning for it. I feel like, yeah, this person and you, like, you are meant to be. Just give it some time. Just work on yourself. Have fun in the meantime, because it's like your person's destined to be with you. Yeah, hands down. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some tarot cards to see what other messages we have here. I have been obsessed with this the Nightmare Before Christmas deck. Yeah, we got the Two of Potions, Two of Cups. That is literally the soulmate card. Oh my gosh, we got the Six of Presents, which is the Six of Pentacles. And then we also got the Page of Needles. Okay, yeah, a lot of social media stalking going on. A lot of, just like a lot of thinking and reflection going on as well. A lot of introspection. This Page of Needles is the Page of Swords, and Swords has to do with thinking, communication, thoughts. Like, this person really does want to communicate with you. They have been thinking about communicating with you. They've also been looking back at past messages. This also, like, this reminds me of like social media, and then like also messages. So it's like any sort of text that you've exchanged, any sort of memes, or really anything. I feel like this person could literally be reading through your texts as we speak. I would not be surprised. But we got the Two of Potions, which is literally the Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups indicates a soulmate connection. Yeah, this is a soulmate connection 100%, or some sort of twin flame connection. I mean, we got 3 cards that signify that. Yeah. And with the Six of Presents, aka the Six of Pentacles, they really want things to be fair. They really want things to work out in the best way possible. They care so much about you. They have such deep feelings for you that, like, they want your input. They want you, they want to make sure that, like, you're also getting, like, the best treatment ever. Like, they want to treat you like the absolute king or queen that you are. And it's like, if this person didn't care about you, because maybe, sometimes people are just like, oh, yeah, they haven't even communicated. They don't care. That's not true at all, because how many times have you totally crushed on someone and, you didn't even speak to them, but it's like you were secretly crushing on them. You were probably having like scenarios in your head about them, fantasizing about them. Yeah, that's, don't like put it by this person to do that as well. Just because they don't communicate, or maybe if they haven't for some of you, or maybe they haven't been saying the things that you want to, doesn't mean they haven't been thinking it. It's just they need to gain a little bit more confidence to come forward. They kind of need to have a plan. I feel like this person is a planner. I feel like that is something that they grew up with. There may be like a lot of things in their life, like, maybe they never did feel in control of their life, and now they want to feel in control. Or maybe that's just for other people, it could be the exact opposite. They always kind of did have control, and now that's all they're used to. So they're just like, you know what, like I've planned my past relationships, or like I've always been kind of a predictable, or I like predictability, sort of get that with the Taurus energy here. So I want the same for this connection. It could be either or here, because I feel like, yeah, this represents like more spontaneity. This represents more like, like planned energy. Yeah, but it's like, seriously, like the Six of Pentacles, everything is going to work out in the best way possible. Everything's really falling into place. Just have faith, have hope, because there's so much love here that, the both of you are meant to explore this connection. The both of you are meant to, take this to the next level, take this further. And it's just like, you're definitely not going to go your entire life without this person, like at least confessing that, like, I love you, or like, letting you know that like they're super into you, or there's something that you've been wanting to hear, wanting this person to do. This person is going to do that. Like they are on the right path. Again, the only sort of constructive criticism here is this South Node card, and this is all about like getting rid of things that don't serve you, that don't serve this person. I really feel like this could be a reflection of both your energies here, because we did get this mirroring card. So it's just like maybe someone could be thinking like, oh, relationships never work out because, they haven't in the past, or all men are like this, or all women are like this, or whatever. This is all about trying to see things in a better light, trying to see things from a different perspective, and getting rid of limiting beliefs regarding relationships. Okay, and I'm even seeing that this person, yeah, they definitely could have had a very heavy past. I am seeing that they are very sensitive beings, yeah, and it's like now they're just, they met you, and they're just like, okay, you are not my past, you are very different, and it's like they're realizing that, because I am seeing that there's always that, sense of like fear, like everyone has this, like, going into a new relationship, there's always at least a little bit, some doubts, okay, with everyone here. That's kind of what your person had as well. Like, people always do have their boundaries, have their guard up at least a little bit, if you've dated before, if you've been in anything really, like, when it comes to friendships, people, circumstances, it's like, people, it's smart to actually, like, think from that way. But it's like, you really helped open up this person's like heart chakra. You really helped open up, show this person that it's safe to love, it's comfortable to love, because you are so dependable. You are someone that will like literally never leave. I'm seeing that a lot of you are so loyal to the core, and they absolutely love that about you, and that's who they are as well. Okay, like they're also like, seriously, two halves of the same soul. They're like that too. All they've ever wanted is stability, and someone that they can just come home to at the end of the day with, and talk about like anything and everything. And it's like, yes, of course, there's a lot of feelings here, but there's also like the maturity that's needed to talk about things. Like, it's great, like, whenever there's passion, feelings that spark, of course, but there also has to be stability. There also has to be that sense of just sense of dependability, maturity. At this point, I'm just repeating words, but all of that needs to be there for a relationship to really withstand the test of time, and all of that is there. It's definitely getting there. Yeah. Okay, this was such a beautiful reading. I really hope this helped. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. And yeah, I will go ahead and end your reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light.